data file, renaming a data file. Renaming a data file consists of following table spaces. Here my table space name is TBS, but the data file name is users. So here to make it, I will rename this to users. Actually, create alter table space TBS to rename to users. Status alter table space TBS online. It's online. Now it's users gone. We'll add another new table space. Create table space TBS data file. Size now TBS scheme. Now select table space name, file name from TBA data files. So our TBS file names, we can, if we want to rename TBS file tbs.dbf to tbs01.dbf. For that purpose, the TBS table space right now is online. We need to make it offline. It is offline now. We go to OS level. Here move tbs.dbf to tbs01.dbf. It is tbs01.dbf right now. Now come back to SQL class. We will update the control file. To update the control file, alter database, rename file u01 tbs tbs.dbf to u01 tbs. Now alter table space tbs online. So now the file is renamed. First we will change physically the file, then we'll change its name in control file, then re-enable the file. Relocating a data file. So data file right now, for example, it is in a particular mount point and which is full, for example. So if we want to shift it to another mount point, suppose TBS is now u01 prod, we'll go to host. So we'll create another folder. Suppose we will create this in u02 or some other mount point. Here we are creating in the same folder, prod1. Now we'll go back to this. our file is first one tbs01.dbf, which is in u01 prod. We will shift it to u01 prod 1. To do that, alter tablespace tbs offline. Now exit will cd prod, move tbs01.dbf to u01 prod 1. It is here right now. The path is u01 prod 1 tbs01.dbf. Now go back to the control file, SQL class. Here, alter, update the control file, alter database, rename file u01 prod tbs01.dbf to u01 prod. All are online now. Now TBS is in different folder. So in real time we can shift like this to a different mount point, moving a table from one table space to another table space. Now our table DEPT is on users table space. We can shift it to TBS, alter table DEPT, move table space TDS. Now the DEPT table in table space is in TBS. We can shift it back to users. You can shift to any place. Physically it will move from here to there. Moving index from one table space to another table space. Create index nd1 on t1. Now select index name. So our index is the ind1 underscore t1, which is on users table space. To shift it to TBS, we can rebuild it. Alter index ind1 t1, rebuild table space TBS. Now it is on TBS, so it will we can't shift actually, we can rebuild only, and it will drop from the present table space and go and install it. To check the database size, we have a view called DBA data files. We are in start. Total allocated size, actually this is the database size. Here we have all the table spaces. Temp file is missing here from this, but this is the approximate, this is the table space size. There is one more view just to find out dba free space. This will give us the free space, the total allocated size. This is the 143 MB is the free space available for future transactions, but most of the table spaces are auto extend. They will extend the size once this is full. The most important views: $, table space, $, double data file, dba table space, dba data files, dba extends, dba segments. These are the important files for this purpose. Here we can say name. Is it big file or not? Is flashback on or off? All are small file table spaces by default. So these are the files. There are files dba extends. Here also we can find the size of the database. We know that 1350 is the size. Select. Here we can find out, select sum of bytes from dba extends. They should give us the approximate same size as of our previous query from dba data files. It will calculate each and every extent and its size, allocated size. Here we can take the size of each table space. Each segment means each table of a particular schema, how much space it took. Also we can take reports from this. We can take by schema owner. If you say group by owner, it will give us each schema how much space is taken from the